This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
They're clearing up more space now. Do you think that there's a JC Treader move waiting because they just freed up some space with Jones and all that? Is that more to accommodate what's going on, or is there a chance that there's another move coming? And I would think it's on the offensive side because it just seems like they want to bring back what's status quo on defense, but on offense, they really want to make a difference. I don't know.
I have heard and have not been able to confirm Honey Badger.
Okay.
It makes a lot of sense if even though safety is not necessarily a major need, if you want an elite safety, if you want an elite defense, he'd help you get to an elite defense status. And
that's interesting. That's really interesting.
I don't know if that's going to get done from the standpoint of Honey Badger, and I've even accounted for it. Do you know Honey Badger's made like $90 million during his career?
It's a great player, dude.
He is a great player, but come on, he's a safety. He's a safety.
Yeah, but he's not normal. He's not a normal safety.
Yeah.
He does a lot of shit out there, and he's really, really good. He's got range that is just crazy, man.
There's a connection with Sam Madison, who coached him out in Kansas City.
Okay.
I have not been able to nail it down to the point where I can write it. And I don't know how serious he is, because sounds like Honey Badger's trying to get to a contender. But if he's picking between the Steelers and the Dolphins, neither are contenders, he might want to take that South Florida life. And don't do me like that. Don't look at me like that. Do not look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you trying to say the Dolphins are contenders?
Hey, listen, I can't help you that you're off the Tua bandwagon.
Oh my God!
I can't help you with that.
Okay, all right.
But the fact that Mike McDaniel's in town, they fixed the running game. They got the weapon.
They fixed the running game. I haven't seen them play a game. I haven't seen them play a game.
You gotta have faith. You gotta have
faith. Is something I don't have.
I know. I saw you at the end of the season. I know.
I don't buy hope.
I saw the empty bottles of whiskey. I saw half the bottle of Prozac. I saw you. You were downtrodden and everything. But I'm here to tell you, you'll be in Arizona covering the Dolphins in the Super Bowl.
Okay.
This is it. The Honey Badger knows that the sweetness run is coming now.
Yeah. I think he's probably leaning towards a couple contenders.
And by the way, when Tua's thrown his 35th touchdown in week 10, okay, you're not allowed on the bandwagon. Okay, I just want you to know that.
Don't want to be on it.
Okay, we're waving at you as we.
I know. Bye bye to Anon.
That's right. Well, and by the way, we can only wave at you with one hand because the other one's holding the trophy. So we're just like Lombardi. Bye, Omar. Lombardi. Bye, Omar. Just say.
All right.
And Tua will be there with us, but he's carrying the MVP trophy. So it's just one of those things.
He can't wave. He's got the Super Bowl in one hand and the MVP in the other.
He's a little busy. He's a little busy right now, so But
listen,
Honey Badger knows what's coming. He knows that the Kraken has been unleashed, and everybody looks at him like a geek. But it's chic to be a geek, and
who looks at him like a geek?
Mike McDaniel. And so Mike McDaniel.
Oh, you talking about Mike's a geek? Okay.
Yeah, they look at the geek, but they don't understand that it's chic to be a geek, and it's going to happen.
He's not geeky. He has style. He's very stylish. He's very stylish. So
and the Honey Badger knows it.
Balenciaga shoes. He's very, very, very stylish. Players will.
What'd you think of Tyreek Hill's reaction on him and all that? It looks he seems to make an impression on all his players, by the way.
Yeah, he's very unique, and I think he's himself. which is I always admire. Not to say that other coaches are not themselves, but he's a weird bird, and he doesn't pretend not to be a weird bird. You understand what I'm saying?
But he's a communicator. He's a connector. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
What I find interesting is that players really like him because he's very relatable and he understands how to connect to this generation of players, and that's generally who people are hiring these days. However, that's always been with him not being in charge of a meeting room, not being responsible for finding a guy, not being the disciplinarian. And unless he anoints somebody else as the disciplinarian, and I don't know how that's going to go, because Gase tried it one time with the Rashad Jones punishment and suspension. Gase was like, I want nothing to do with that. Like, you and Bert.
I think the smart coaches, Omar, have veteran players that police the locker room for you.
Whatever, bro. Listen.
You don't believe that? You don't like that?
No. Veteran teams have veteran players that police locker rooms.
That's what I'm saying.
Dolphins do not have a veteran team.
Well, you just added a Teron Armstead who could be
Teron Armstead and Tyreek Hill, and newcomers always in their first year sit back and do not really exert their leadership because they're still
Ogba leader.
Ogba.
Jerome Baker can be a leader. Christian Wilkins can be a leader on this team.
Okay, sure. They're all still young. They're all still green, except for Ogba.
They've all been here years.
Landon's your leader. Landon's your leader. I can't really.
You're just leaning to an old guy.
No, I'm telling you about who the guys who have
Christian Wilkins is a veteran and a leader on this team. He's been here for 4 years, bro. Jerome Baker is a leader.
Christian Wilkins has been here for 3 years.
This is his 4th year, bro.
He's going to be his 4th year. He's not a leader yet.
He's a leader. Of course he's a leader, bro. He's a proven player. He plays well. He's definitely a leader.
Has the opportunity to exert himself as a leader now. But
that's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
It's time for Ogba to become a leader here on this team. It's time for Wilkins to be a leader on this team. Jerome Baker can be a leader on this team. Hell yeah. And Teron Armstead has to take a leadership of the offense, dude. He has to lead those offensive linemen, all those guys. He has to be the guy. A lot of those guys have to lean to him. And I understand that Tua also, as a quarterback, has to be a leader, but I understand the dynamics behind it. He has to go out there, ball, and once he balls, then everything then falls into place. But some of these guys like Teron Armstead, they have to become automatic leaders in an offense that needs leadership.
Oh, offense, you're talking, yeah.
Well, on defense, it'll be Christian Wilkins and some of the guys I talked about. They can be the faces on defense, but on offense, a Teron Armstead has to take over right away, Omar. Has to.